Okay, disclaimer before I start this video, I accidentally called the Pianta people pinatas or something, and yeah, just ignore that. And actually talked really, really fast in this video, so I actually had to slow down like every single audio clipping by like 2%. Anyway, that's it. Hey guys, so this video is going to be about kind of my ideas for Super Mario Sunshine 2 and what I think the game should really be about and the characters and basically everything overall and how I think the game should play out and the story and etc. So the first thing I want to talk about is Peach. Seriously, I don't want Peach being the main person you have to go rescue, or Peach getting rescued, Peach getting kidnapped, because let's be honest, when you played Super Mario Sunshine, you didn't give two shits about Peach, because there was no real reason to care about Peach. She was in the game for like 5 minutes in the beginning, and then she got kidnapped, and then we saw her again in the end, and then like, who cared about Peach really? I didn't care about her, to be honest. I never had a reason to. But yeah. So the second thing I want to talk about is characters. I think the three main antagonists in the game should be Shadow Mario / Bowser Jr., Bowser of course, and Il Pantissimo. I think Il Pantissimo should be like maybe one of the main focuses in this game, and Bowser not be the boss battle. Maybe you'd have to fight against some sort of like Il Pantissimo and Bowser Jr., they come together, or there's like other antagonists in the game. But I think there should be multiple antagonists and different kind of things you can do in the game. And basically bring Luigi and Daisy onto the island as well as like Toadsworth and like all those original characters, but not Waluigi and Wario, just because I don't think they'll have a place in the game and it won't really make sense if they join in, unless there's some way you could incorporate them within the game, which I don't think would really work. But yeah, those are the characters I think should be added. So the third thing is basically the islands. When you first start off Super Mario Sunshine, when you play the prologue or the intro, you get you see a map, and the map shows Al Delfino, a crab island, a turtle island, and then a jellyfish island, and maybe a whale island to the left. So what I think should happen is that you'd be able to travel to all these different islands, almost like an open world, so where you would be able to take a boat to these islands, or you would fly to these different islands, and when you do, you would unlock different abilities. So like each island has a separate nozzle for FLUDD or something, and every island has like a different race. So you know, like El Delfino has like the Nico people, and then the Pinata people, and then maybe the Crab Island has like crab people, or the Turtle Island has, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Different kind of races, so it change things up and keep it fresh. And expand the original areas, because as we all know, the original GameCube discs were very restricting because they had half the capacity as a regular DVD at the time. And games like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, it had to have 2 discs, or the Twin Snakes or something. They had to have 2 discs because there just wasn't enough storage. So I think what should happen is that they should expand the original areas of the game, like Serena Beach or something. So what they could do is keep what was originally there, but just add more things around it. Things like the amusement park, like add more attractions to it and add just more to it while keeping what was originally there, but just adding more just to make it bigger and have a better experience and make it more like an open world, larger scale game. The next thing I want to talk about is FLUDD. I want to see more attachments for FLUDD, like a rocket launcher nozzle. Not like the one that shoots you up in the air, but one you can actually shoot out rockets. Like if you've played Super Mario Sunshine, you know that one level where you're on the roller coaster and you have to shoot like these rockets at like the Bowser Jr. balloons? Kind of like that, except they're filled with water. I think they are filled with water. And you would shoot them at like enemies and it would do high amounts of damage. And you would have to go to Professor Egad, the guy who invented FLUDD. Maybe he would be on like the Jellyfish Island or like the Turtle Island or Crab Island, and you'd have to go find him. And when you find him, you could bring in coins or something, or you would have to trade certain items to get, you know, attachments for FLUDD. So that brings in with like side quests and stuff, which I'll talk about later. But with these side quests, you could basically get items from the side quests, bring them to Professor Egad, and he would make attachments for FLUDD. Maybe FLUDD could get damaged while in battle, so you would have attachments to give him more armor, or have more attachment slots. So instead of having 2 attachment slots like the original game, you could have 3 or 4 even. Or you'd be able to attach or combine different nozzles together. So imagine having like, I don't know, just different kind of nozzles you could mix together and maybe customize your own nozzles and etc. And also scan enemies with FLUDD. when you first start off Super Mario Sunshine and you first find Flood, you know how he scans your face and he finds out you're Mario? Maybe you could do this with enemies in the game. If you've played Assassin's Creed, you know you can like turn on Eagle Vision and you can scan different enemies. Or if you've played Watch Dogs, how you can basically hack into your phone, hack into other people's phones, and you can see like their profile and what job they do, their income. Kind of like that with Flood. So what Flood could do is like they could scan enemies, or they could be some sort of stealth missions within the game where you would scan enemies and, I don't know, see things about them. That would kind of be cool. And the next thing is multiplayer. A lot of people say that Super Mario Sunshine 2 shouldn't be multiplayer based and shouldn't have, like, the main game shouldn't have multiplayer. And I totally agree. I don't think the story would really work with multiplayer. I don't think Luigi should be by your side at all times. So, like, oh, one player would play Luigi and then the other player would play Mario. I just don't think it would work. And we all know how annoying those, like, side characters are. They always get in your way and you can never do anything. But with that said, I still think there should be multiplayer. If you've played Splatoon, that's kind of what I'm thinking of, but instead of paint guns, you would have water guns. And you'd be able to customize Flood in-game, and with your own version of Flood and your own customized Flood, you could battle other players. Like, you could have 1v1, or you could have, like, different teams. You could have, capture the flag. I don't think search and destroy would be, like, really appropriate, but anyway. Another idea I have is blooper races. Bring back blooper races. Because I can't be the only person who really liked blooper races, but you only did them twice in the whole game. So since my idea for the game would be open world, the community could upload their own racing maps, in that you'd go online and you would race other people on bloopers. And those are my ideas for online or multiplayer. The next thing is side quests. In Super Mario Sunshine, you don't really have a lot of side quests. You have the bring fruit to the basket and get a purple coin. Or that's it really, or like the stupid ass, I don't even know what the hell they're called, those missions where you don't get Flood, and then like that one, holy shit, that one where you're in poisonous water and you have to go in the lily pads. Oh my fucking god, I'm never beating that level. I don't care, it's just too hard. The next thing is with side quests is the box smashing minigame. Dude, have like different kind of box smashing or watermelon smashing. Like, I don't know, because I think you could smash you can smash the watermelons, but you could drop the watermelons in that one mission or that one level. So maybe on different islands you could smash different things, or I don't know, just have some sort of I don't care. Just bring back the box smashing, because that was like the best thing ever. The next thing is having races. You know how we used to race Il Pentissimo? But since Il Pentissimo is kind of like our main antagonist, we might have some missions where we race Il Pentissimo, but not a lot, because he's the main antagonist and I don't want him being like a side quest. He's the main part of the game. So maybe Il Pentissimo came from like the Crab Island. And maybe everybody on the Crab Island is like Usain Bolt or something, and they all run super fast and you could race different people in that island. Okay, enough with side quests. The main story. A lot of people say, I see a lot of videos on YouTube, they say that, oh, Mario goes back to Al Delfino because he wants to go relax again and have a vacation. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, and I don't have a problem if that's what you think of, but I just think it's kind of like, well, if Mario already went there once and he had so much shit, like, on him, he had to go clean up the whole island, Princess Peach got stolen, I don't think he would really want to go back there to have a vacation. But I think what should happen is that Luigi goes there to have a vacation. But then, maybe the government of Al Delfino or one of Luigi's friends calls Mario saying, hey, Luigi's gone missing, like somebody kidnapped Luigi. Maybe Il Pentissimo kidnapped Luigi. Or Shadow Mario kidnapped Luigi. Or Bowser Jr., Bowser, whatever. In order to get revenge on Mario, because as we all know, at the end of Super Mario Sunshine, Bowser Jr. says he wants to fight Mario again, and he wants to get revenge. So maybe that's his way of getting revenge, is taking Luigi. But then I also think that Mario should get some sort of phone call or message from the government explaining how every single island, like the Crab Island, the Turtle Island, they've all lost shine sprites, and that somebody has stolen all the shine sprites, and that they're all in total darkness, and that they're also all littered in paint, and that somebody has totally ruined every single island. So the government of Al Delfino, or the government of whatever, is asking Mario to come help them, while he has to go help Luigi at the same time. Okay, so that's kind of my idea of how I think the story should begin. I think it makes the most sense and it would be the most interesting to kind of see that unfold. But now I'm going to be talking about like little extra things I'd like to see in the game. There's this one Reddit user named Tom Nooker, and he basically had an idea of having like a relax mode. In this mode, you basically go around to each level with a camera and take pictures and upload them to Miiverse. I think it'd be a cool idea. You just take photos of the scenery, you upload them to Facebook, Miiverse, whatever. Just have something to do with it, or just something to do in the spare time when you're bored. Another thing is to bring back the guy that gives you sunglasses in that Hawaiian shirt. I'm pretty sure you do get a Hawaiian shirt. I can't remember. But you talk to that one guy that's on the beach, and then he gives you like your sunglasses when you've been on Isle Delfino long enough. And I think they should have something like that again, where you get your sunglasses and your Hawaiian shirt, and just kind of have some cool things like that. Okay, so basically that's it. Those are my ideas that I have right now. I'll probably make some update videos on more ideas I have for the game. Anyway, that's about it. If you want to subscribe and like this video, go ahead. If you want to dislike, go ahead. If you want to leave hate, go ahead. Basically, I don't know how often I'll upload on this channel. As you can tell, I don't think I've uploaded in a year. If you guys don't care, then just click off this video. But yeah, that's about it. So see you guys next time.